Same thing is applicable. We all make mistakes. Even when you are writing, when you are typing your Python codes, you make mistakes. Have you ever made mistake when you are typing codes in Python?
Yes, ma.
You've made mistake a number of times or just once or twice. How many times have you made mistakes?
Two times.
Just two?
Yes.
What about your twin sister? How many times have you made mistakes?
Ma, we were doing it together, so we made the mistake
You
twice.
made the mistake twice. Okay. Now let me tell you, you will still make lots of mistakes. Lots of mistakes. You will still make mistakes. But then don't be afraid. You will be able to fix your mistakes. You know, in life, when we make mistakes, our parents will tell us that you should learn from your mistakes, right?
Yes, ma.
And the same thing is also applicable here. When you make mistakes, you learn from your mistakes. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
So we have different mistakes in Python. We have different mistakes. So the first mistake we will talk about is syntax error. That's the first mistake we will talk about. That's the syntax error. So what's the first mistake I said we will talk about?
Syntax error.
Syntax error. Have you heard the word syntax before?
No, ma.
Did you not do syntax in one of the previous classes? You
I
should.
don't think so.
Oh, really? You've done syntax. That's the rules for grammar. Like the rules you have to follow when you are writing Python codes. Now, one
Yes,
of
yes.
these, you've done it, right?
Yes, ma.
So one of the syntax I know your teacher would have emphasized is that Python is case sensitive. Is that right?
Yes, ma.
Do you know Python is case sensitive, right?
Yes, ma.
So when you use lowercase for a variable, you have to use lowercase all through. Do you know that?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Now, if I say my name is Omolola. I hope you can see my screen, right?
Yes, ma.
Okay. If I say my name is Omolola and the next line I want to check my name, I type this. Will I get my name?
Yes, ma.
Are you sure? Look at the code very well.
No,
Why? Why won't I get my name?
because you use M for the first one and you're using capital for the next.
Yes, that's just it. That's just it. So that's why we said Python is case sensitive. If you define your variable with a capital letter uppercase, when you need that variable, it has to be uppercase. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
All right. So you know I can make mistake and use capital M, then it will tell me, "Oh, you've made a mistake." Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
You've made a mistake. So that is what we call errors. Errors are mistakes. When you type your code, it's very possible you make mistakes. So we have different types of mistake. Different type of mistakes. So we will learn about the types of mistakes you can have, and when you have those mistakes, what can you do? Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So the first mistake is syntax error. Syntax error. Now, you know in English, if I say I is coming, am I correct?
No, ma.
What is wrong? What's wrong in the sentence?
You said I'm coming
I
instead of
is I is coming.
it's not correct. The S is not supposed the is not supposed to be there.
Okay, it's meant to be what?
I am coming.
I am coming. Yes, I am coming. So it has to be I am coming. Now, when I said I is coming, I made a mistake. It's a grammatical blunder, right?
Yes, ma.
So the same thing in Python. If you try to combine wrong words wrongly, then you will have a syntax error. So a syntax error can be a misspelling when you spell a word wrongly, probably a function, a method, when you spell it wrongly. Now tell me a function you know in Python, a reserved word you know. Do you know the print word?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you know I can say print my name. My name is Kende, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. My sister's name is what? What is your sister's name?
Taiwo.
Is Taiwo there?
Yes, ma'am.
Taiwo, is your name Taiwo?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you know it's print my name is Kende, my sister's name is Taiwo, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What if I want to write print and I say PRNT and I type my name is Kende? You know it will throw an error, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Why will it throw an error?
I is missing in the print.
So that means the print I typed is misspelled, is not correctly spelled, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if I run this, it will throw an error. Like I don't know print, it will throw an error. So when you misspell, when you misspell a keyword, when you use incorrect punctuation, for example, if I write print and I open the bracket, type my name is Omolola, and I fail to close the bracket, it's going to throw an error, right? Or just close the bracket twice or something, is going to throw an error, syntax error. So if I'm wrongly placing words, I'm doing the wrong thing. Where I'm supposed to add a bracket, I'm not adding brackets. Where I'm supposed to put a comma, I'm not putting a comma. Where I'm supposed to put a dot, a full stop, I'm not putting full stop. Where I'm supposed to write correctly, I'm not writing correctly. Those things will throw a syntax error. Is that okay? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what's the first type of error we talked about?
Syntax error.
Syntax error. So the second type of error we'll talk about is indentation error. Do you know what indentation means?
No, ma'am.
Okay, indentation means like you know the space you put before a paragraph. When you are trying to write an essay, when you start a new paragraph, you leave a space, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Like a tab. So that is what we call indentation. So when you use indentation wrongly, it returns an indentation error. Now, for example, if I say for okay, if I say if my name is okay, I want to use something simple that you will understand. Okay, I do print my name, my sorry, my name is Kehinde, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I will not close this bracket. I want you to see what indentation means. Do you see the space before this cursor, before the cursor, after this prompt? Can you see this space?
Yes, ma'am.
So whatever I write will be after the indentation. So this is indentation, right? You remember
Yes.
when you are writing an essay, you leave a paragraph. So you
Yes.
write a paragraph, you leave a space before another paragraph. So that simply means indentation. So when you are supposed to add indentation to your line of code and you are not adding it, it will throw an indentation error, right? So I will just do this. I say for I in, just don't worry about the meaning. Now after a first statement like this, I'm supposed to add an indentation. Can you see the indentation?
Yes.
Immediately after I press enter, it will put a paragraph, right? Now if I now remove it and say, oh, me, I will not put paragraph, I will write it my own way. Print, I now say print I. So it's going to say a syntax error and say expected an indented block. So it expected an indentation here. Is that okay?
Yes.
So it can also be an error when it expects you to put a space before paragraph. That is what we call indentation. If it is not putting it, then it will throw an error and tell you I expect an indentation and I'm not getting it. So your error could be your syntax. It could be your error, your when you've misspelled something, or you are writing something incorrectly, you are not using the correct punctuation, you are not using the correct parentheses. So that is syntax error. And you can get errors related to indentation if you are supposed to leave a space before the next line and you refuse to leave a space. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So how many types of errors have we talked about?
Two.
So what is the first one?
Syntax error and
What? Indentation error. So let's talk about another type of error. Another type of error, that is zero division error. So the error is zero division error. Okay, now I will ask a question. What is 1 divided by 0?
it will give you an error
Why?
because the equation is not correct.
Anything, if you divide something by 0, is going to return an error. So if I say 3 divided by 0, can you see? Zero division error. You are dividing something by 0. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you try to divide something by 0, it returns a zero division error. Yes, the next error we will talk about is name error. You know the meaning of, let me just tell you the literal meaning of name error. Name error literally means, who are you? I don't know you. Is that okay? Hello, can you
Yes,
hear me?
ma'am.
So name error simply means, who are you? I don't know you. Is that okay? Now if I say Kende,
Ma.
now define a variable for me. Use your age to define a variable for me.
Ma. Ma, I don't hear you very well, ma.
Did you join this meeting with your laptop or your phone?
Yes, ma.
Your laptop or your phone?
Yes, ma.
Is it the laptop? Did you join with laptop or you joined with phone?
Phone.
Okay, is your laptop there with you?
Ma is dead.
Okay, you try and charge it after the class, right?
Ma.
I said you will charge it after the class and practice.
Yes, ma.
Okay, now define a variable using your age.
My age 10.
My age like this. Is this my age? Is this my age correct?
No.
So what should I do?
You put an hyphen in between. My
Underscore.
age
You mean an underscore?
yes.
Your age is equal to 10.
10.
Taiwo, is this correct?
Yes.
Taiwo, is this correct?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So my age equals 10. Okay. If I now say my capital AGE, capital A, capital N. So what this will return name error. I don't know my age oh. I don't know this my age you are asking of. The age I know is lowercase m, lowercase a. Why will you be asking me for lowercase for uppercase m and uppercase a? That is the meaning of name error. I don't know what you are talking about. I don't know what I don't have what you are asking for. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
So that is the meaning of name error. So we've talked about four errors you can get. The first is the syntax error. The second is what?
The second is um in the indentation.
Indentation. Are you taking notes?
Ma?
Are you taking notes?
Yes, ma.
Okay. The next one is what?
Zero division error.
And the error we just talked about is what?
Name error.
Okay. Taiwo, I can't hear your voice. I want to hear your voice. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Now, Taiwo, this question is for you. Is that okay, Taiwo? Can you hear me well?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Now, Taiwo, how many colors does a rainbow have?
7 colors.
Okay. Now I want to ask you a question. What is the 10th color of the rainbow?
There's no 10th color in the rainbow.
There is no 10th color in the rainbow. Yes. Again, I want to ask you another question. If I give you 100 naira, that Taiwo keep 100 naira for me, I will get it back tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
Now, on getting to the next day, I now said, Taiwo, give me 200 naira. Give me the 200 naira I gave you yesterday. What will you tell me?
But you gave me 100 naira.
So what I want from you is more than what I gave you, right?
Yes, ma.
Yes. That is an example of index error. That is an illustration of index error. Now, rainbow has just 7 colors. If I ask for the 10th color, it's going to throw an error, right?
Yes, ma.
Okay, let's do this together. Let's do this together. Um, so I will define a variable, a list called rainbow. A variable called rainbow. I will pass in the colors of the rainbow as a list. Don't worry, we'll still talk about a list. Just watch. Now, give me the colors of the rainbow. Tell me the colors of the rainbow.
Red,
Okay.
orange, yellow, orange,
Okay.
yellow,
Okay.
blue,
Okay.
green,
Okay.
violet.
Are you sure? Green before
Yes,
blue. Roy, green comes before blue, right?
yes.
Green, blue, indigo, violet. Should I tell you how I learnt this offhand, and I would never forget the colors in the rainbow, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The short code I use, I'll write it for you now. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So how many colors do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If I enter this is rainbow. I declared a variable called rainbow and stuff. Now if I tell rainbow to give me the first value, it will give me red, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, did your former teacher, did your teacher, she's still your teacher, she will take the next class, did she tell you that indexing in Python starts with 0?
Ma?
Did she tell you that indexing in Python starts with 0?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
She told you. Okay. So if you want to get the first thing, the first element in Python, it is 0, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if I want to get the first color of the rainbow. I will type rainbow and open square brackets and put 0 in it. Don't worry, we'll still talk about it. If I tell rainbow to give me the fifth color, it will give me blue, right? If I now say rainbow, what is your 10th color? What will it say?
Arrow.
It will throw an arrow. Index error is saying list index out of range. That means I only have 7 colors. Where are you asking for the 10th? No, it's out of range, or it's out of what I have. That is the meaning of index error. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
So we can also have type error. Type error, that means we are using different types of numbers to do uh arithmetic operation. Now let me give you an example. Kende,
Ma.
what is 2 plus 2?
4.
What is 2 plus 6?
2 plus 6 is 8.
Now what is 2 plus Taiwo?
Ma.
2 plus Taiwo
It doesn't like 2 plus Taiwo.
is not possible. So if I do that, why is it not possible?
Taiwo is another thing is another word, and it's not a number which you can add with 2.
Yes, 2 is a number, right?
Yes.
Taiwo is a string. Is a string, right?
Yes.
Is not a number, is a word. So let's try that. If we do 2 plus 2, it gives us 4, right? Hello?
Hi.
Okay. If I do 2 plus Taiwo, it will throw a type error because I want to add a number to a string, an integer to a string, and that is why it's saying type error, unsupported operand types for plus. You are trying to add an integer and a string. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
So it's going to throw an error. We have different types of errors. So uh, whenever you have an error, just know the type of error you have and read what the error is saying, and you will be able to fix the error. Is that okay?
Yes. Yes, ma.
So before we go to the exercise we have for today, let's talk about debugging. Do you know what a bug is?
Yes.
What is a bug?
It's an insect.
Yes, it's an insect. Now, but in Python, in coding, if you hear a bug means mistakes in your computer program. When you write your codes, we won't say, oh, Taiwo made a mistake. There is a mistake in Taiwo's code. No, we'll say Taiwo's code has a bug. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
So bugs are mistakes. There are mistakes in your codes, in your computer programs. When you type your codes and it's not giving you what you want it to give you, we won't say oh, Taiwo's code has a mistake. No, we will say it has a bug. Is that fine?
Yes.
Okay, so bugs in Python in quotes are errors. Errors when you write your computer program, there are mistakes. There are mistakes in your computer programs. So when we say debugging means removing mistakes. So what does debugging mean?
Removing mistakes.
So you removing mistakes or fixing your mistakes. You remove your mistakes, you fix your mistakes. That is what debugging means. You either remove the mistakes or you fix it. If you need to add something, you add what you need to add. If you need to remove something, you remove what you need to remove. If you need to do something, you do what you need to do. So that is the meaning of debugging. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
So okay. Okay. Yeah. What do we do? How can we debug our codes? How can you debug our code? So I have 5 steps here to help you debug your code. The first thing is understand the problem. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
So Kende, can you tell me what understand the problem means?
You have to get to know what the problem is. You have to understand what is the cause of the problem.
Okay, Kende, what does understand the problem means?
I said that to understand the problem is to know what the problem is.
Yes, you understand why this is a problem. Why? And the next thing is identify the problem. What actually is the problem? For example, if I try to write a code now, I have an error. What is the problem? Oh, I'm trying to add an integer and a string. So that is identify the problem. So the next one is look for the source of the problem. Which now, it's possible to have like 10, 20 lines of code. 10, 20 lines that is solving a problem. So know the line of code that is giving the problem. Is it the first line? Is it the second line? Is it the third line? And you fix the problem. You change whatever needs to be changed. You remove what you need to remove. And finally, you test the code. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so let's quickly take our exercise. I have an exercise here for you. Let's quickly take it. Okay, we will see different types of errors as we'll see different types of errors as we do this simple arithmetics. Okay, so what is okay if I say I want to define some variables now? Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
Okay. If I say length is equal to 10, right?
Yes, ma.
I say breadth is equal to 15, right?
Yes, ma.
Now, what is the area of a rectangle?
Length times breadth.
Okay. I can say area is equal to length times breadth, right?
Yes, ma.
Do you understand what I just typed?
Yes, ma.
Can Taiwo, do you understand?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So what will be the answer? What answer are you expecting?
150.
150. Okay. I call area, it gives me 150, right?
Yes, ma.
Now you will tell me the problem I'll have. I will do something now and say, what is perimeter? Let's do perimeter. Perimeter is what?
2 into length plus breadth.
2
Times length plus breadth.
2 times length plus breadth. So what do you think the answer will be?
50.
What is
50.
50?
Yes, ma.
Okay, yes, 50. So we're expecting 50. Now I say 2 times length plus breadth. Okay, and I say perimeter. Why are we getting 35? Now this is a problem, or is it not a problem?
It is.
Taiwo, is this a problem?
Yes, ma.
Now let's debug this is our own line of code now. Let's debug it. What is the problem? The problem is we expect 50, but we are getting 35, right?
Yes, ma.
That is the problem. Is that okay?
Ma,
Okay.
the formula that she called was wrong. If
Okay.
she did give us 35, because
So,
it will be like 2 times the length is 2 times 10 will be 20, plus the breadth, which is 15, will give us
15.
35.
Cool, good. We've been able to identify our problem, right?
Yes, ma.
Now, what do you think we can do to debug that error?
You can change that times to 2 into length plus breadth, which will be brackets.
So
You
that would be
open
okay. So dictate what I should type for me. Dictate for me. 2. Okay, I will do perimeter is equal to what?
2, open bracket, length plus breadth, close bracket.
Is that okay? Or you want me to do something else?
No, ma.
Ah. It's still saying type error. Int object is not callable. What do you think we can do? You will fix this error. You will be the one to fix it. Brains, you have few minutes more for the class. Is that okay? Okay,
I
what do
think
you think we should do?
we should do the length. You should put the number of the length there, which
W-
is 10.
We should put the number of the length, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So just tell me what I should type. 2.
Times,
Okay.
open bracket,
Okay.
and
Length. Okay.
plus bread.
Plus breadth, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's find perimeter. Oh, name error. What is my mistake?
Still put your E.
Cool. Okay, am I correct now?
Yes, ma'am.
50. So we've been able to debug our error. So what should we say to ourselves? No, I wasn't the one that debugged it actually. So it's Kenny that debugged, or is it Taiwo that debugged it? Or you debugged it together?
We did it together.
Yes, but I've not been hearing Taiwo's voice now. Okay, yes, yes. So we've been able. So you see what it means to debug your error.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you have a mistake, you find a way of fixing your mistake. Know what the problem is and make sure you fix it. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now uh I'll give you, let's take another activity. Do, do, do. If I say base is equal to 50 and I say height is equal to 30, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the area of a triangle?
Half base times height.
Half base times height. So can you write a line of code?
Area is equals to half times base times height.
So that's half times base times height, right? Hello.
Hi.
So tell me what to write. Area of triangle
Equals
equals what?
half times base times height. Half divided by base times height.
1 over 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you mean 1 over 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Divided by. It's not divided. This is divided.
Okay, wait.
The
Kenny first, Taiwo next. Is that okay?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, Kenny, let's have
Times
you now.
times
Okay,
base
okay,
times the height.
okay. Do area of triangle 750. Is the answer correct? Is the answer correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Taiwo, do you have another opinion?
She's trying to check if she's correct.
Okay, I'm waiting for Taiwo. Taiwo, I'm waiting for you.
She's still solving it.
Okay. So what's base times height?
Huh?
What's base times height?
That's parallelogram.
No, no. Our base is 50, our height is 30, right? So 50 times 30 is 1,500, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So 1,500 divided by 2 is 750. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So Taiwo, do you have an alternative?
Ma'am,
You know we can also say 0.5, right? Times base times height, right?
yes, ma'am.
We still get 750. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So we can have different types of error as we do our as we write our codes. We can now, we had type error, we had name error too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I can also do, if I say perimeter equals to and enter, I will have another type of error, syntax error, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Incomplete input. So we can have, or I do perimeter and try to put an indentation. Well, it's this is idle, we may not be able to have that. Perimeter, I just do something that is not perimeter. Perimeter underscore, I don't understand, it is not defined, it is a name error. So we can have different types of error. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Taiwo, any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I will send your assignments before the end of the day, right?
Okay.
So just do it. Now, do you know how I want you to submit your assignment?
No, ma'am.
You can either write it on your notebook, probably your jotter or the note you use, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And take a picture. Take a picture and send to the group WhatsApp, or use your laptop. In fact, I would prefer you do it on a laptop and screenshots. Do you know how to screenshot?
No.
I will send a video. I sent a video to the class, to the group 2 3 weeks ago. I will send the link again to the group for you to see how to screenshot. So
Okay, ma'am.
okay, I'll just do it again now. In this search bar, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So type snip. I want a snipping tool. You can type snipping tool or just type snip. It will bring it out. Click on the snipping tool and click on new, right?
Yes, sir.
So just uh drag your mouse on the portion you want to screenshot. Is that okay? So this is it.
Yes.
You can save it. You can save it in a folder. Just save it. Save it in a folder in your pictures on your desktop anywhere. Save it. Then you can copy it from there. Is that okay? So you
Yes,
can
sir.
copy from there. And so I prefer something like this. So don't just type it on WhatsApp. Just do it on your laptop, screenshot and send to the WhatsApp group.
Okay, ma.
Can you send? Did you? How can we do it? Do you have WhatsApp on your laptop,
No, ma.
or can you
It's
send
connected.
something from your laptop to the phone? You can't.
Yes, we can.
You can.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you send it from your laptop to your phone and you send it to the WhatsApp group. So I want your Python script. Is that okay?
Yes, ma.
Okay, if you need any help, just reach out to me on the group. I will answer you.
Okay, ma.
And I will mark it and say whatever your score is, 10 over 10 or something, and I will send it back to you.
Okay, ma.
All right? Any
Yes,
question?
ma.